Hey guys, Halina here, and today I'm going to be sorting Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. characters into their Hogwarts houses, so stay tuned. Okay, so I know many of you were probably assuming that an Arrowverse sorting would be coming up, but it will be, I promise. On Friday, we will be back to Arrowverse sorting with Supergirl and then followed by Batwoman. But I had to take a break from sorting Arrowverse characters because Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. returns in 2 days. 2 days, everybody. I am so excited. And I have a weird relationship with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. because I only started watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. during season 6. So I don't have a huge frame of reference for these characters and what houses they would be in. So I went and I looked up a lot of them online and sort of muddied through all the different reasonings for things and kind of picked the houses from there, which is a little odd. But like I said, I don't have the frame of reference for all the seasons to sort these characters on my own. So I went and I looked online and I searched what houses would the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. characters be in, and essentially looked through them and, looked at the reasonings for them and went from there. So basically, first we're going to start off with Phil Coulson. I mean, how could we not start with Phil Coulson? Now, I'm doing Coulson despite having really only dealt with Sarge in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. because Coulson is the main guy, and I wasn't really too fond of Sarge, so we're gonna do Coulson. And Coulson I kind of pulled a little bit from the movies more so than anything else. Coulson I really felt like was like the one that I was relatively confident about, and I was really kind of surprised with some of the other options. But anyways, Phil Coulson is in Gryffindor. Now, I'm preparing for all the people to try to fight me, and they can, and they will probably be right because honestly, they probably will. But I'm putting him in Gryffindor because I'm looking at the Avengers specifically, and maybe it's because I watched the Avengers last night. But in the Avengers, he goes up against Loki. He goes up against a god with a weapon that he has zero clue what the weapon does. He literally tells Loki, I have no idea what this thing does. Well, let's find out. And then, of course, he gets stabbed and somehow survives and all of that. But, his brave, daring nature in the Avengers and everything like that. I put him in Gryffindor. And I don't know, I'm preparing for everybody to come at me saying he's not in Gryffindor, and I will take all of the criticism. So, yeah. Next up, we have Melinda May, and I love Melinda May. Melinda May very quickly became, my absolute favorite Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. And I would put her in Hufflepuff. Now, I would have put her in Hufflepuff sort of on my own, but Hufflepuff seems to be the general consensus of the online world as well, because the loyalty, it fuels her. She's willing to take on all the hard work so that nobody else has to. And, she seems very protective of her fellow agents. So, I would put Melinda May in Hufflepuff. Now we have Daisy Johnson. And Daisy Johnson, I did not know where to put her. I will admit that I had no clue where to put her. And I saw people saying Slytherin. That was a big one online. But I also saw people saying Gryffindor. So I chose Gryffindor. Because I think for me, in my personal viewing experience of season 6, she seemed to lean more towards Gryffindor. But yeah, like I said, I did not watch season 1 to 5, so I could be very wrong. Then we have Leo Fitz, and Leo is a Ravenclaw. I knew this without the help of the internet, although the internet seems to agree. A few people saying Hufflepuff too, but the general consensus is Ravenclaw. And that is because his curiosity about the universe and his need and want to create new technology and improve old technology, like, his mind is like his greatest like treasure type thing. But he also has like sheer loyalty to Gemma and everything like that. So yeah, there is an argument for Hufflepuff, but I am sticking with Ravenclaw. Speaking of Gemma, we have Gemma Simmons, and Gemma is a Ravenclaw. 100% Ravenclaw. Again, this is one that I knew without the help of the internet. Her quest for knowledge is literally the foundation of like her character. Like, she's always like trying to figure things out. Like, again, like, much like Leo, her brain is like her greatest asset, and it's like the greatest help to the team and everything like that too. So yeah, Gemma is a Ravenclaw. Then we have Alfonso Mackenzie. Oh boy, I did not know where to put him. The internet said Hufflepuff. And the reason seemed to be because despite his problems with S.H.I.E.L.D, he is loyal to them. And I don't know about any problems. It must have been before I was watching. But if that is the case, then I will agree with everybody with Hufflepuff. Then we have Elena Rodriguez. Oh, I love Elena so much. Basically, I had a hunch to put her in Gryffindor, and the internet confirmed my Gryffindor sorting, because she didn't run from her powers. Like, she could have just as easily went like, no, I'm gonna live a low profile life, very secluded, away from the chaos. But she didn't. And she jumped into action, and she's always like jumping into action, and she's acting without thinking, and it's totally a Gryffindor trait. So I'm going with Gryffindor. Now, Deke Shaw. Oh boy, I had to put Deke somewhere, didn't I? I love Deke though. He's fun. I wanted to say Hufflepuff because he's like sort of like loyal to his like family, as weird as it is. But there was arguments made for Slytherin. And to be honest, I think I kind of like the Slytherin ones better. So I've decided to switch to Slytherin. He is very manipulative. He is trying to steal things and stuff like that. Like, yeah, Deke is a Slytherin. Then we have Piper. I debated whether or not to put Piper in here because I really didn't have any time with Piper. I think she was in 2 episodes of season 6. But since I was looking to the internet for all the others, I figure why not with Piper too? And the internet seems to say Ravenclaw with no explanation as to why. So Piper, Ravenclaw? Question mark? I don't know. But yeah, that's where I'm going to put her. And then Davis. I had a little bit more time with Davis, but I still didn't have enough time to, put him anywhere. The internet said Hufflepuff. I'm going to agree with the internet and say Hufflepuff. I don't know why. There's no explanation as to why. But I'm going to put him in Hufflepuff. So, let me know, guys, because I started the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. from season 6. I really want to know how far off base was I. Like, this is the game we're playing now, because I know that I have to be far off with a lot of these characters. And I know that it sounds like I had no idea what I was talking about, because I really didn't have any idea what I was talking about. I didn't know what other Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. type video to make, and my excitement for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. in like 2 days, guys, on Wednesday. I had to make an Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. video, and I was like, Hogwarts houses? And then I was like, oh, that's very difficult. I don't know much about these characters. So I really want to know, what is your sorting of these characters? Because I'm going to basically assume that everybody watching this has more knowledge of these characters than I do. So I really want to know, where do you sort these characters? Let me know all of that in the comments down below. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Click the notification bell so you can be notified when I upload my latest videos. Follow me on all the socials. The link is in the description down below. Watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. on Wednesday. And I will see you all in another video. Bye, guys.